After last week's meeting, I drove up to a cabin on a lake that's in Voyageurs National Park. And Voyageurs National Park is on the border of Canada. And it was a warm weekend in Voyageurs National Park.
How warm was it?
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was so warm that people were talking about driving south to cool off, which is an odd thing to hear that far north. Saturday morning, I got up early. It had been 100 degrees the day before, and I got up and walked down to the dock to see the lake when it was somewhat cool. And on the dock, there was a loon, a pelican, and a bald eagle. And they were all talking in perfect Midwestern English. I entered the conversation, and they apparently were somewhat irritable, somewhat sniping at each other. I don't know if the weather had gotten to them. I don't know if they've been talking politics before I joined the meeting. But the bald eagle started and said, "Look how popular I am. Look how many sports teams, high school, college, pro teams are named after eagles." And at this point, the pelican was a little irate. And he said, "Now, just a minute here. I have a team named after me now, the New Orleans Pelicans in the NBA." And the loon joined in and says, "I also have a team named after me, Minnesota United Loons. So you can't put that on us, Mr. Eagle." The eagle wasn't done yet. He said, "Well, look at any resort, any gift shop on here, in Voyageurs and Boundary Waters on North Shore, what will you find in any gift shop? You will find eagles. Look how popular I am. You can always buy a stuffed eagle, a golden eagle." And at this point, the pelican started looking down because he knew he's not that popular. You don't find pelicans in gift shops. And the loon turned and looked at me because he seemed to know that my grandson, Colin, had a stuffed loon as one of his stuffed animals. But he decided not to bring it up to hurt the pelican's feelings. At this point, the pelican looked up and realized he had more to say. He then told the eagle, "Well, at least my species and the loon species didn't need federal protection to save themselves. Not like you did. You didn't need federal laws and to save your shiny yellow beak there, Mr. Eagle." So at that point, the loon and the pelican did a wing bump. And they looked at me and said, "Let's get out of here. This guy didn't bring breakfast for us. So let's go find breakfast." So they looked at me, flew off over the water looking for breakfast, leaving the eagle and me on the dock. And at this point, the eagle was a little silent, but then he looked at me and said, "Well, at least I can still go into Canada and you can't do that yet." So he flew to the north, leaving me on the dock alone with this story. Back to you, Rebecca.